This kind of makes me smile, really. Finally, that seems that the Federation Football Federation is accepting these demonstrations. For some, it's coming where we've become a form of unity, to be honest. And obviously, it's a big message to the fans that racism in football is not to have. It's not needed. It's not having to have to see this and hear this on too many occasions. But being together, which is slightly sad, but willing to go all the way. I mean, for the Federation to support this, it shows a positive side. And this is great to see. Obviously, it's a sad case of what happened over into America, and to make this come about. But it's making a clear message that football and racism is not acceptable. And I'm glad the lads are all supporting this and showing their solidarity, to be honest.
Does it make you reflect on your own time back at Chelsea and what that was like?
Difficult time, but we didn't have any organisations in, and I always felt like I was always alone. I didn't get the support, but that's how it was for me. And it was obviously difficult in every game that I played, because it was a case of I thought I had to play twice as bad than my teammates just to try to be accepted. But you know, we've come some strides. Don't get me wrong, we're not there fully, and something like this is going to open the doors. It's really going to make a strong message today, having those kind of signs in the back of the shirts. It really is.
A strong message to the fans, hopefully, as well, because this is a big thing that the players are doing.
Most definitely. The fans will notice that, the support. Don't get me wrong, I can only talk about Chelsea and what we do there to eradicate racism. But to see this happening now throughout the whole of the clubs, yeah, the fans will take note, and they will do more and play their part, to be honest. That's the main thing. The fans has to play their part in trying to get rid of racism in the game.
How did it affect you as a player on the pitch, knowing that there was racism within the sport and from fans as well?
It was hurtful. Don't get me wrong. I've got to say, I grew up in Middlesex, and it was back in the 60s, 70s. It was frightening just to walk the streets then. But I thought, easing up, that wanted to follow my dream, being a professional footballer, that I did not in any way expect to receive or to see this was still going on, racism at the sport on a high level. So, as I said, very scary at times as I was a young lad. So I didn't want to make any noise about it, because that wouldn't show me that I was being weak. And it wasn't a case of being weak. It was just that I didn't want to make any noise and ruin my chances of being a professional footballer. But to see what's happening now in regards to the Football Federation doing this today makes it a lot more, don't get me what I've come through, that we are changing, and change is about to come.
There's one black football player who's been making a lot of noise this week, not about racism actually, but about free school meals. What do you think about what Marcus Rashford's achieved?
Marcus Rashford, he's a complete hero. You know what they say about footballers getting involved in politics, and this man, he's just showed it, what he done. The government needs to hear. I brought up the same way, me and my sister, on school meals, had to pay. So to take that away, come on, man, it's a difficult time as it is already. Let's step up. I mean, it's good that a footballer itself has made that case, and good on you. Well done, Marcus.
So some happy football news. And are you buzzing ahead of tonight? Are you really looking forward to it?
Buzzing? Oh, my gosh. I would just like to say, it's funny, everybody being, well, when's this football starting? When's this football starting? I mean, we're not even finished the season yet. So it's different to know that you're going through June and we're still seeing football, Premiership football. Yes, exciting, but obviously being behind closed doors, yes, it deter. But I think, yeah, we still support our clubs. It's not going to be the same as normal, but, you know what I mean, let this lockdown come over. By next year, hopefully, it'll be a different case.
So you'll be shouting loudly at home, I'm sure. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Paul.
Certainly.
All the best.
Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye.
Bye then.